Alrighty guys, and welcome back to a brand new video. So today we are rebuilding the post-trade deadline Phoenix Suns in NBA 2K24. So the Phoenix Suns, we all know what they went ahead and did at the trade deadline. Basically, they went ahead and traded for Royce Oneal, and I believe they traded for David Roddy as well, and yes, they did. So it was honestly, I feel like it was a pretty good deadline. You know, they got a really good role player in Royce Oneal. They got another really decent role player in David Roddy. He's only 22 years old. He can definitely become something for them, in my opinion. And then, they got David Roddy. I believe they got Royce Oneal for, like, Jordan Goodwin, Chimezie Metu, and some other guys. They also got Roddy in the trade as well, so it was definitely a really good trade. That's really all they did at the deadline. They didn't do anything too exciting, but I definitely think Royce O'Neal was a really good addition for them. They also went ahead and signed Thaddeus Young. I forgot about that, so that's really good signing for them. I don't know if he's really gonna be anything special for them, but Thaddeus Young is the guy they went ahead and signed in the buyout market. So take a look in at the rotation. We got Devin Booker, Bradley Beal, Grayson Allen, Kevin Durant, Yusuf Nurkic, Royce O'Neal, Josh Okogie, Eric Gordon, and Nisty Little as your rotation. So that does leave, Thaddeus Young on the rotation, which I'm fine with. I do want to play Nisty Little, Eric Gordon, Josh Okogie. We have a lot of wings definitely in the rotation right now, so I wouldn't mind maybe, getting Nisty Little out and maybe playing Thaddeus Young or Drew Eubanks or even Bol, but I'm gonna not give these minutes to Nisty Little. I'm gonna give these minutes to Drew Eubanks. By the way, just got punched by Isaiah Stewart, but yeah, as the rotation, David Roddy isn't getting any minutes as well, but it's fine. I want to play Royce O'Neal to be our sixth man, and then that'll be it. I will see you guys at the end of the season. I don't plan on doing anything right now, obviously, so see you guys in the playoffs. I'll see you guys in the playoffs. Luka Doncic is your MVP at the end of the season, but take a look at the standings. We're the 6th seed in the Western Conference. We made the playoffs, which is great. Got to play Minnesota now, so we finished. Take a look at the standings. We finished as 49 and 33. The West was like really packed, as you can see. Like all these teams were winning 50 games. The West was crazy, man. But we made the playoffs, which is great. In the middle of the West, 49 and 33 would usually be higher, but since there's a lot of teams and winning 50 games, we were the 6th seed. So mostly because the West is stacked. So now we got to play Minnesota in the playoffs. So Mike Conley, Anthony Edwards, James McDaniels, Cat Gobert. We all know the Minnesota Timberwolves, but heading into our player stats, had about 28 from Devin Booker, 26 from Kevin Durant, 22 from Bradley Beal, 11 from Grayson Allen, 11.5 and 10 from Yusuf Nurkic, 11 from Eric Gordon, 7 from David Roddy, and 7 from Royce O'Neal. So they got Minnesota. So let's see if we can beat them in the playoffs, and we are going to beat them in 7 to play the Golden State Warriors. So we get past Minnesota, play Golden State. So the Warriors, we all know they can be a really dangerous team in the playoffs, so we can see what happens here. So against the Warriors, we are going to beat them in 6 to go to the conference finals to play the LA Clippers, #1 seed. So the Clippers are just another tough team, but hopefully we can overcome them. So let's see if we can. We are going to lose in 6. So we get stopped by the Clippers, and the Hawks go on to win the championship. Finals MVP going to Trae Young. So that's definitely interesting. But player retirements, no Phoenix Suns players is hiring, so it really wouldn't matter too much to me. So heading into the draft lottery, I'm pretty sure we don't have any first round pick in like a long time, but we should have some seconds. Oh, actually, we do have a first round. We got pick 21 and second round pick. So adding these 3 rookies could be really helpful for our team, obviously, because rookie scale contracts can be really important sometimes on the team that is obviously spending a lot of money on their guys. So definitely those could come in handy. But I'll go ahead and fill the staff signing link out, and I will see you guys in the draft here to see who we're going to go ahead and draft with, obviously, our 3, with our 1 first and 2 seconds. Alright, so let's head into the draft here. So with our first round pick 21, I see Zach Edey, I see Kyle, I see Bobby Clinton. I'm going to go ahead and select Zach Edey here. We're going to need a better, backup, center, because I don't know if Drew Eubanks is going to be brought back. I see Ryan Dunn, Drew Mins. I mean, once again, these rookies are going to be really important, 2 to 3 years. So what I'm going to do is I'm gonna go ahead and take, we'll take Ryan Dunn, sure, and then with our 3rd, 2nd, I see like Darron Holmes, y'all go and take him, and then that'll most likely be it. So These three rookies, welcome to Phoenix. Zach Edey, 74, Ryan Dunn, Deron Holmes, all accept that as well. Team player options. I see Eric Gordon, which I'm gonna go ahead and decline. I mean, he's declining anyway. So Eric Gordon's declining, G-Banks is declining, Okogi's declining as well as Damian Lee, but he is gonna accept David Roddy. I'm gonna accept him. Qualifying offers. Nobody here I'm really too concerned about, so I'm not gonna extend any of those. Heading into free agency though. We got no bird right. So, team right now, we got Devin Booker, Nerley have the backup point guard right now. We got Bradley Beal, Damian Lee, Ryan Dunn. So, I don't know if I'm confident of Damian Lee being the backup too. We got Nasir Little. We have Kevin Durant, David Roddy, and Deron Holmes. We have Yusuf Nurkic and Zach Edey. So honestly, if you take a look, we really have no bench. We have no bench at all. We have no guys that can come in and really be a good bench rotational piece. So let's see what's available. So Jose Alvarado is here. Always left signing him for a minimum. Edmund Sumner. Grayson Allen could bring him back. Chiminzi Metu, we traded him though. And then Mo Bamba is the best backup five. So what I'm probably gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and re-sign Grayson Allen. I feel we kind of have to at this point. No really other depth options, and I'm gonna sign Jose Alvarado to a minimum contract. And then if Royce Oneal is one to come back for a contract like this, sure. So Grayson Allen, Jose Alvarado, and Royce O'Neal, I'm gonna sign the three of those guys. And still maybe bring back guys like, Eric Gordon, maybe if he's willing to resign, but I really don't see the point of it at this point. Alan Jose, and, Royce O'Neal, welcome to the team. So, got a backup point guard. Damian Lee, if he doesn't go down, he can maybe play, backup two guard for us. When he was fully healthy, he was a really, really good three-point shooter. I just don't know if he can keep doing that for us. So Zach Edey might have to be the backup five for this year. So hopefully he can, turn into that. But we might still have to sign a, backup center just in case he doesn't develop. So Royce O'Neal most likely have to be the backup for this Little and Grayson Allen will share the small forward spot. And then yeah, it's really not the best at all. I don't really want to make a trade for it. We could necessarily trade Damian Lee and some other guys to get another bench piece. I see Mo Bamba here as well, but we'll see. We'll see. I'm gonna see if I can steal Isaiah Joe from the Oklahoma City Thunder. So I'm offering Ryan Dunn and a second round pick for Isaiah Joe, and they are gonna want another second. So Isaiah Joe, we can get him just for 2 second round picks and Ryan Dunn. So Isaiah Joe, welcome to Phoenix. So I feel like that was definitely a really good trade for us. We get a really good 3-point shooter and Isaiah Joe, really good bench piece as well. So we get Isaiah Joe, so that is a really good addition. We definitely got better off of that trade, and then we can sign a backup five. So I see what's available. Mo Bamba is the best option, as you can see, but Drew Eubanks can still bring it back. But I'm willing to wait on day 12 to see if there's anybody we can sign for like 5 million. Just see like if there's like anybody, because I think Royce Neal is gonna go down, and Royce Neal is most likely gonna go down. Just Little and Grayson Allen are gonna. I don't know if they're gonna go down or not, but and then yeah, just have it. We do have David Roddy, so like I said, we're just missing a backup five. So we can sign Plumlee to 5 million, but I just don't know if he's gonna sign with us over all these other offers. Jalen Smith, he has offer more than 5 million. Kevin Love, Gogo Badazzi. So I might just go and sign Gogo Badazzi here to be our backup five, and he actually declined that offer a while, so we can't sign Gogo Badazzi. Obama, Christian Wood. We can sign Christian Wood, or we can take a flyer on a guy like Jackson Hayes, but he might not even sign that. No, he's gonna decline too. So can't get Jackson Hayes either. We might just have to re-sign Drew Eubanks. Christian Wood, he's asking for 10 million. We can maybe bring Wood, and Wood is gonna decline it as well. So might just have to sign Drew Eubanks here to like a minimum. So I'm gonna bring back Drew Eubanks, which I don't love. He's really not the best backup five to sign, but I'll just sign for the this contract. So not it's not terrible. We can still sign somebody for 5 million, definitely. So I don't know if like Caleb Martin wants to sign with us at all for 5 million, but for now I'm just gonna leave it. We're signing Drew Eubanks. So play progression. Booker, we have Kevin Durant, Bradley Beal, they're all going down. As you can see, we got Little David Roddy going up. We got Damian Lee going down too, but luckily we have Isaiah Joe to fill that role for us. So I will see you guys in the rotation to see how the rotation is looking. So I'll see you guys in the rotation. So your rotation heading into the season is Devin Booker, Bradley Beal, Grayson Allen, Kevin Durant, Yusuf Nurkic, Isaiah Joe, Jose Alvarado, Drew Eubanks, and Nasir Little as your rotation. I went ahead and sent Zach Edey and who was it, Deron Holmes to the G League. That does leave David Roddy and Royce O'Neal out of the rotation, which definitely does suck. But we have other players that obviously need to play, so. You could argue that we can play Royce Neal over Nasir Little, which I might do that, but we might see you guys at the trade deadline to maybe get an upgrade. We'll see. So we're at the deadline. We're 27 and 23 on the season. So honestly, we're not really the best team in the world with the 6th seed again. We're just kind of mid, in my opinion. So, player stats, mid. Not that's the G League stats. Player stats, right? So, had about 23 from Devin Booker, 20 from Durant, 18 from Beal, 12 from Isaiah Joe. So as you can see, we're kind of gets mediocre. One thing, I mean, I would hate to do it, but we might have to look into trading Nurkic. Like, similar to the Bucks video when we traded Lopez to get, like, a decent center and then, another bench piece. We might have to do that. But listen, our bench isn't bad. That's the thing. Like, it's honestly pretty good, in my opinion. If you're wondering how Zach Edey's doing in the G League, as you can see, grabbing a lot of rebounds, that's for sure. So, he'll definitely be ready next year. I can't wait for him, and then Drew Eubanks will be gone. But we might have to look into trading Nurkic, but let's just go in the trade finder. We can see what we can do. So Melton and Paul Reed. I don't want Paul Reed to be our starting center. That's the thing. Brook Lopez. Just talking about him. You can get Nikola Vucevic and Torrey Craig. Definitely interesting. Really interesting. Karis LeVert. Get Ivica Zubac, and then Nurkic and Zubac aren't really much different from each other. Um, Even though Nurkic can kind of shoot a little bit, but I don't really see the upgrade. Nurkic is only shooting 38% from the field. We can definitely look into the Zubac. We can get Capella. Maybe Capella can rebound a little better. I mean, they're the same age. We can also get an unprotected first round pick. So then we could do, because obviously Nurkic. I mean, how much money is Nurkic making? Because after he's making 19, so not necessarily we could throw another player in here if we want to do the Clint Capella trade. So, or we can obviously get Mitchell Robinson. So there's a lot of options here. I'm gonna see if I can pull this off here, where basically we trade Nurkic and Grayson Allen to the Atlanta Hawks for Clint Capella and Sadiq Bey. Also, I mean, if we can get the first round pick in here, sure. We're gonna have to trade Grayson Allen's $11 million unless there's somebody else really. I mean, let's say we just don't include Grayson Allen, we would need to include 12, or like I said, 11 million. So we can get it. Maybe we can get away with little, and then we might get away with this without including Grayson Allen. Actually, now that I look at it, so. Let's say we get away with little, and then, no, it can't be Damian Lee. It have to be somebody else. It'll have to be probably like Royce O'Neal. So we can get away with this, and they give me like a minimum contract and the fit. So I mean, actually, we're gonna need, or it'll have to be a little bit more for them, I think so, or a little bit less for them. So I mean, they don't really have anybody less they can offer at us. So we might have to just to make life easier. We might just have to include Grayson Allen. So Nurkic and Grayson Allen for Capella, a first round pick at Sadiq Bey. Grayson Allen is only averaging 8 points. Sadiq Bey is averaging 11, so he's the better scorer. So let's do this trade. Let's see what they say first of all. They're gonna want a second round pick, and they'll give me Bruno Fernando. So we're fleecing all these teams here. So basically, we're also getting an unprotected first round pick. So this is definitely a done deal in my opinion. So welcome to the team, Clint Capella. We also get Sadiq Bey to be our new starting small forward, which he actually goes up. So I love that a lot for us. So Sadiq Bey, 25 years old, adds another young guy to the team, which is great. We also get Clint Capella, which he's a way better center or rebounder, in my opinion. So now we have a pretty good starting five of Booker, Beal, Bey, Durant, Capella, and then we have Isaiah Joe, Jose Alvarado, David Roddy, and still little off the bench. So I really like this bench, in my opinion. I'm running a 10-man rotation, but this bench is really good. I love our team, and I definitely think we have a chances of winning the playoffs this year, or not the playoffs, winning the NBA championship. So I will see you guys at the end of the season. Let's turn the season around. That trade at the trade deadline, we ended up being really good. We finished off as the second seed. Standing, we were 52 and 30. So after that trade, we just went on a magical run. But player stats here, we got 23.5 from Booker. Booker, 20 from Kevin Durant, 18 from Beal, 12 from Joe, and we had 12 from Sadiq Bey, 8 from Little, 8 from Jose Alvarado, 7 and 10 from Capella, 6 from Roddy, and then, 4 from Eubanks. So we got Sacramento in round one. De'Aaron Fox, Malik Monk, Harrison Barnes, Keegan Murray, Sabonis. So relatively the same team, but let's just see if we can win. And we are going to go ahead and beat them in 5 to play the Denver Nuggets. So a lot tougher opponent. Murray, KCP, MPJ, Aaron Gordon, Nikola Jokic, Peyton Watson, Christian Brown, and Derek Jones Jr. So really good team. Game 1, we're going to take. Game 2, we're going to take. Game 3, we're going to take. And Game 4, we're going to sweep them to play the Dallas Mavericks. So, Luka Doncic, Kyrie Irving, Dante Exum. So they have Bull along with Luka Doncic. Interesting. Daniel Gafford, Derek Lively, Hardaway, PJ Washington, and then Gordon Hayward with, Stephon Cassell. So, see what happens, man. Game 1, we're going to take. Game 2, we're going to take. Game 3, we're going to take. Game 4, we're just going to sweep 2 teams in a row to go in the finals to play the Cavaliers in the NBA Finals. So we're in the finals here. Alright, so Garland, Mitchell, Okoro, Mobley, Jarrett Allen, LeVert, Chris Dunn, Sam Earl, Craig Porter Jr., and Max Strus. Game 1, we're going to take. Game 2, they evened it up. Game 3, they take the 2-1 lead. Let's even the series up 2-2, please, man. Let's even the series up 2-2. I should be fixing the rotation right now, which I forgot to. But let's even the series up 2-2 in Cleveland, and that's exactly what we're gonna do. So 138 to 113, we blow them out in the final series here. We're gonna fix the rotation. So yeah, we're running the same thing basically. I was starting Fernando over Drew Eubanks, and he was playing pretty good. He was rebounding a little better, scoring a little. I wouldn't say scoring, but he was just a better backup 5 all around. So I'm gonna run a 9-man rotation in the playoffs here, and then you might have run an 8-man. In which we might do that, but let's see if we can go 3-2 here and see. So we're in Phoenix, so let's see if we can go 3-2 on the Cavaliers and hopefully lead in the finals. And they're sadly gonna come back, and we're gonna get blown out in the last half. So not looking great for us. Not looking good at all. Not looking good at all. I think we go backs against the wall and run an 8-man rotation. I think we do. I think we go have our backs against the wall and an 8-man rotation here. Alright, let's see what happens. So, alright. Can we go ahead and force a Game 7 in Cleveland, and then hopefully, in Game 7 we can win that game. So, it's a really close game, but we are gonna hopefully win. Yes, we do. 116, 109, 21 from Durant, get, 21 from Beal, and a triple-double from Devin Booker, which we love to see. Game 7. Let's see what happens, man. Game 7, really crucial game here on our side. So, really big game, actually, as I should say. So we need everybody in this game. We need everybody to do their part and job. Game 7, it's in Phoenix, so let's hopefully we can pull it off here. So, first quarter, pretty close. Second quarter, we lead it. Fourth quarter, they have they have a lead, and it's not looking great for us. It's not looking good. Come on, we are going to lose 128 to 111. Dang it, bro. Only chance that might have been my best shot to go and win a championship. We swept all the teams that could have stopped us, and that was going to be my only chance. We couldn't succeed and win the chip, which sucks pretty bad. This is probably going to be the last year we do this because this team isn't going to get any younger. So that was probably my only chance of winning the championship. Like I said, Frank Vogel, I think we bring him back, right? We made it to the finals. I think we bring Frank Vogel back to be our head coach, and he's gonna sign it. Frank Vogel, you did us great, making the finals, obviously. So I don't see a reason why we need to fire you. So let's just go ahead. We even have a draft pick, and no, we don't. So I'm just gonna run it back another year. If we can get the same results, that would be great. Player options, Roddy, I'm gonna accept. Fernando, I'm gonna accept. Jose Alvarado, I'm going to extend, and then, free agency, we really don't have nobody. I see Vince Williams, if we can bring him in, I don't know why he's here at all. Capella, I'm gonna have to bring him back. Isaiah Joe has an offer for, I'm not letting Isaiah Joe back. I'm overpaying for Isaiah Joe. I want him back. I'm not letting him walk for nothing. So I'm overpaying for Isaiah Joe. And then Vince Williams is here, like I said, guy that I think he was here last time, and I'm gonna see if I can bring him in for this contract, I guess. So Vince, Isaiah Joe, and Clint Capella, they're all gonna re-sign with us, which that's all I want. That's all I want for now. Get those three guys, absolute steal. So don't really have a backup point guard, which Jose Alvarado I extended the qualifying offer to, but I don't know if he'll be back. Vince and Sear, Roddy, I like Roddy and all, but I think we might need to get an upgrade at that position. I hate to say it, but I think we might need to because Roddy, I feel like he's too small to play backup, power forward in my opinion. I don't know why he's labeled that, but I feel like we need to get an upgrade there. Trade for Nikola Jovic here, so I'm offering David Roddy and a second round pick, and they're gonna want a swap for a swap. Sure, we get Nikola Jovic, he's 6'10", so he'll be a little bit taller. So just in case we can't get Jose Alvarado back, I'll go ahead and sign Skylar Mays. And then Jose Alvarado, is he gonna come back? Yes, he is. We got player progression here. We got Kevin Durant, Beal going up. I expected that. Deke Bay going up, Clint Capella going up, Isaiah Joe going up, Zach Edey going up. Reese is gonna be the backup five. Jovic going up. We got Fernando even going up. Reggie Anderson, whatever. And then I will see you guys in the rotation for the last season. Like I said, if we can get the same results we got last year, that would be amazing. But the Thunder might be in our way. That's why last year would have been perfect, but we couldn't pull it off. I mark this video as an accomplishment, in my opinion, and I'm definitely okay with uploading it. But, heading into the rotation, we have Booker, Beal, Sadiq Bey, Kevin Durant, Capella, Isaiah Joe, Vince Williams, Zach Edey. Then we obviously can run 9 rotations. We can get Nikola Jovic in there. I will see you guys at the end of the season. Our depth is great. We have depth. We have a really good team. I'll see you guys at the end of the season. We're 33-17 at the deadline. I know what you're thinking. Why are we making a move and we're the number 1 seed? I want to guarantee a championship, and I know you said Sadiq Bey would be the guy, but I'm just looking around the league just to make sure, but just to make sure there's no guys we can get that'll be even better. Thunder OG, the Thunder is really good. They literally have a 5 of Shea Wallace, OG, Jalen Williams, and Chet Holmgren. Can't go better than that. But just a quick scan around the league. I mean, one guy I was looking at was the Kings. Keegan Murray. I mean, I just don't see why the Kings would trade him, though. But we can definitely try. We can go after Mikal. We can get Mikal Bridges back, but not really I'm looking for. But we could. I mean, I was looking at it. I was looking at it really hard to see if we can see if there's no way that we can get him. And I mean, you can argue that Keegan Murray would be the insane person to trade for, which no, not really an argument. We could try it. So let's say it's Sadiq Bey for Keegan Murray straight up, and they're only gonna want a first round pick. We can get Keegan Murray like this right here. Okay, so we are. I mean, we are playing 2K, so there's. I mean, anything can really happen. Keegan Murray could become available later down the line, but I just don't see him still a rookie. Averaging 17 points per game will be available for Sadiq Bey and a first-round pick. But let's say the Kings want a little bit of a change of scenery, and I feel like 2 first-round picks would be realistic, so I'm going to do this. So basically, we trade Sadiq Bey and 2 first-round picks. We get Keegan Murray on the squad. So 2 first, at least I'm trading 2 first to make it more realistic. So welcome to Phoenix, Keegan Murray, man. We get Keegan Murray to solidify our team. Keegan Murray will be the new starting small forward. You just love to see it, man. Keegan Murray. So now we have Booker, Beal, Murray, Durant, Zach Edey. They want to start, which I don't know if I could push myself to do that, but he's averaging 11 points per game and 7 rebounds. So a really good season for Zach Edey. So Zach Edey, Isaiah Joe, Vince Williams, and Nikola Jovic. So that is your rotation. I will see you guys at the end of this season here. They couldn't go better than this. Let's win the championship with Phoenix. Alright, so we have traded for Keegan Murray, and, let's see how we're doing here. We got the Jazz in round 1. Jamal Murray, Colin Sexton, Laurie Markman, Cooper Flag, Walker Kessler. So we got Utah in round 1. Players, we got 25 from Booker, 21 from Kevin Durant, 20 from Bradley Beal, 17 from Keegan Murray, 11 from Zach Edey, 10 from Isaiah Joe, 7 from Vince Williams, 6 and 12 from Capella, 5 from Jovic, 2 from Missy Little. So, alright. Utah in round 1. If we lose, I'm going to be so disappointed. We're going to win. Now we got San Antonio. So, Cade Cunningham and Wimby on the same team scares me already. So, Cade, Vassell, Keldon Johnson, Jimmy Sohan, Victor Wembanyama, James Wiseman, Rob Dillingham, Malachi Branham, Dante Exum, Zach Collins, and Trey Johnson. Get a bad feeling about this team, but game 1 we're gonna take, game 2 they evened it up, game 3 we're gonna take the 2-1 lead, they're gonna even it up 2-2, we're gonna take the 3-2 lead, and we're gonna go to a game 7. Dang it. Alright. Can't escape easy here. We're going to a game 7. It's Williams' cold. Which is not looking good for us, but you know, game 7. Alright. Game 7 against San Antonio. Let's just beat the brakes out of him, right? Yeah, okay. There we go. So we're gonna win. We're gonna beat. How did they come back into that at the last second, bro? How did they just do that? But you know, let's hopefully we can win it here. I'm not trying to lose in another game 7. The Spurs might have just came back on us and they're looking to win. Come on, Suns. Come on, don't do this, bro. Don't lose by the Spurs. We're gonna lose by the freaking Spurs. I'm done. You can't tell. No, I mean, sure, the Spurs are good and all, but you know, whatever. Couldn't win a chance. That sucks, man. That sucks really bad. But you know, Durant's probably gonna retire. Beal's a free agent. But no, I'm not running this back again. Hope you guys enjoyed, man. But I just don't get why we just can't win a fucking championship, bro. Because I mean, I put together like a really good team. I don't know how we couldn't win that time, but you know, 2K just fucking hates me. So, see you guys in the next video. I don't care. I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.